Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sunesha, and we are playing Clandestine. And I'm playing here with my dear friend Beranie, and I can see him on the screen here. How is the hacker life?
It's very exciting. I'm in government databases all day, and I'm hacking my bank account to make me rich in the morning.
Okay, you're going rogue?
No, I'm better off than I ever was. Like the other day,
you're well off now, like the Americans say. So well off.
I'm living the American dream, by the way, because I have access to everyone's computer.
It's cool because I think this office is in the northern Cyprus, the Turkish part in Cyprus, and I live in the southern part of Cyprus. I've been to the northern part of Cyprus a couple of times.
Oh, I heard the story that when people marched into Cyprus, whole villages were just abandoned, and everything is in the state that it was at the time they were abandoned. Is that true?
Yeah, my neighbors, they used to live in the northern Cyprus. They lost 2 houses, so they moved all the family, but they went to England. They are educated, so they went to England, and now they're back in Cyprus, but they still have like 2 estates in the northern Cyprus that they have no access to.
Oh, that's so crazy.
So it's a real reality here on Cyprus, but they're quite relaxed about it. It's not something they talk a lot about. And it's usually a subject I avoid when speaking with Cyprus people.
Yeah, I can imagine that it's a tough subject
because
for people.
It hurts a lot, I guess. For example, my neighbor, she has 2 estates that belong to her family that I have lost and won't get back.
So I can't imagine, actually.
Yeah, so it's probably because she, as a little girl, had to go live with relatives in southern Cyprus. So she lost everything.
Yeah, at least that's really crazy for me to think about.
There are a lot of stories from Cyprus people. I had
the most crazy part for me right now is that there haven't been found any solutions to get to a place of giving the people back what they lost in a way.
It's a very complicated matter as Turkey claim ownership of Northern Cyprus, but no one is recognizing Northern Cyprus. So it's a hard situation for people in the Northern Cyprus because they kind of belong to a country that doesn't exist.
I see, yeah.
Yeah, so, and it's kind of Turkey kind of doesn't give a shit about northern Cyprus, more that they say it's others, but it's like they don't have paved roads or stuff when I went there, so it could be and they lost all the tourists. In northern Cyprus was it's beautiful there, and they have a lot of cool stuff there, and they lost all the tourists, so it's probably a very hard situation for the people living in the north of Cyprus.
I bet, yeah. I didn't know really a lot about it. That's extremely interesting to me, but probably not the topic to talk about too much on this video.
No,
but it's a little bit at least connected since we are in northern Cyprus right now. Cyprus.
Yeah. We are all about fun and games. Yeah, so let's go back to fun and games.
I'm all about hacking, man.
Yeah.
The other day,
I'm all about knocking people out, and I think Katya is a little bit sad that she had to shoot people. I want Katya to be an honest woman, a strong, honest woman with great ethics and values. So she is probably having a hard time right now.
I think she has. She's dreaming like bad Russian nightmares every night.
Yeah, but she's Russian, so she will keep her outer appearance that nothing has happened.
That's true. She's keeping it cool. Well, I have a reference for you. My hacker life in the 90s, The other day I was in a pool with Angelina Jolie, and then I made the lights on a nearby skyscraper like appear the words "I love you" on the skyscraper. Because I'm a hacker, I could do that.
But Angelina in the 90s, she must have been like 15 years old, so it's a little bit creepy.
You mean Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
No, she was older in the mid 90s.
How old are you?
Oh, she's
40,
I would guess. Yeah.
40, yeah. She's married to Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Well, she was 18, I think, at that time.
Okay,
so you
it's,
can't come me with legal
bit,
problems now.
Anyway, so it's just a bit creepy, but not super creepy, you know.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
I was very young then, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything works out. I think you can actually talk to Josiah again, and then we can.
Oh yeah, we probably should. Yeah. Okay, let's.
Coming up with a convincing pretext for you is not a simple matter.
I'm not surprised to hear you say that.
Mr. Mansour is easy. Put him in a suit, give him the sort of title that makes eyelids heavy. Asset manager, for instance. But you don't look like you belong anywhere important.
I don't mean to be flippant, Mr. Gray, but you should have seen me when my hair was spiky.
Yes, well, we appreciate your effort to tone it down. Now, what are you here to see me about?
Okay, I like a little attitude. It's no attitude this time. Okay, do you have any information on Adrastea?
Adrastea?
What language is that?
Do you have any
I don't know.
information at all on Adrastea?
Sarah's team is digging through the archives
Greek?
now and pulling on our contacts within
Probably,
the CIA
yeah.
and the FSB. The only hit we've had so far has been a brief mention buried in a top-secret CIA report from the early 80s.
So it's some kind of Cold War thing.
It could have been around for longer. It's difficult to say. The report
what-
was mainly financial and contained no further information about our targets.
Okay, I will take this
So
also.
what was Absol's role in all this?
It looks like he got set up. He was following the money trail from the drug trade, and somebody wanted to stop him.
But then, why did the authorities kill him?
All the Danes knew was that he was spying for a foreign power inside the seat of their government, and he was armed and dangerous. They were trying to bring him in for questioning. Based on what you brought back, it seemed somebody made Absalom believe it was a hit squad coming to kill him. When they came, he panicked and started shooting.
It's hard to accept that a man died because of a misunderstanding.
That's the cost of clandestine operations. You have to keep secrets even from the people who are on your side. Sometimes that gets you in trouble.
I'll start preparing for the next operation.
This may be our first shot at Adrastea. Let's make sure it won't be our last.
Adrastea, is this a person or organization or
It
what
sounded
is
like
it?
he was talking about a person, right?
Yeah. Okay, so
I think, yeah. We'll find out more, probably.
Oh yeah, I have the flags. Should you just add an indication when a flag is downstairs or upstairs or so on? Because it's a little bit hard to find our way here.
Absolutely.
Let's go downstairs. I like the rushing rise with burn damage. What's here? Field staff opsis. Okay, let's go check this. Oh, that's the restroom, yeah.
We probably need to speak to Sarah in one of the offices that is somewhere here.
Martin?
Sarah is the chipmunk, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna speak with you. We don't speak.
Cool.
I've never robbed a bank before. That's gonna make an eye-catching entry.
Was the security high?
Their sysadmin seemed competent, but with a system that complicated, there's always some vulnerability to exploit. Those guys don't get paid well enough.
What do you think about this Adrastea business?
It seems kind of James Bond. Some network of rogue spies? That sort of thing doesn't happen in real life.
I wonder if they're really rogue, or if it's just some project we're not allowed to know about.
Oh, you mean kind of like the Kingbridge Executive?
It looks more and more like the right hand just doesn't know what the left is doing.
Could you imagine if we end up tracking down these Adrastea people and they turn out to be officially sanctioned by CIA?
It seems like Adrastea is some part of some spying, maybe. Okay, Katya, that's my office. Oh yeah, I have a punching bag
Yeah. Fittingly.
and a gun and cleaning stuff.
But that's what I imagine you doing in your free time, cleaning your gun.
Yeah, cleaning my guns. I don't use the gun so much, but
You like
maybe she.
You
I
like to
think
keep them clean.
When I was using guns, I shoot guns. What do you call it? Shooting contests. So I had my own guns, and I remember as a kid, every week I cleaned it, even that I didn't use it.
Oh.
So yeah.
Well, you had really, what do you call that? Real ammunition guns or like BB guns or?
It was my shooting contest BB gun. It costed 2,000 euros at the time in the 90s.
Wow. Was it a handgun or a rifle?
A rifle.
Okay. I had a BB gun rifle too, but it wasn't mine, but my father's. But I used it a lot.
Oh, I had a lot of BB guns.
I'm what you would call a pacifist, but I actually like handling guns and shooting. And I'm actually a good shot. But
guns is not just for killing people.
No.
There are hunters and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, I respect what hunters do in some capacity. I dislike some aspects of hunting, but I like others, and I think they are more hunters are preserving nature than they are destroying it.
Yeah,
but
I think it's like really, everything.
Yeah.
If you do things with responsibilities, like a hunter, keeping the nature in such a way. But when you have poachers shooting people, shooting endangered species in Africa and stuff,
just terrible.
Okay.
Absolutely. Well, there's this discourse about that many almost extinct creatures are only still on the face of the earth because of people who go to Africa and pay to hunt them. So they are basically bred for being hunted for large amounts of money in certain areas that are, what do you call that, nature preservative areas or
but it's really
it's pretty perverted in a way. But some people say like lions and tigers, some of the species would be extinct if it weren't for hunters and the prices they pay to hunt them. You know, that's pretty crazy. I don't know.
I know you. I had a friend that lived in South America. They had this really weird. Hunting place. People abroad went there, and then you bought an animal to kill, and then you went inside this kind of where they had the animal, and you just go. It's like in a small what do you call it? Fenced off area. So you just go in and shoot it.
In a small one.
Yeah.
Wow. So there's not really any challenge.
There is no hunting involved.
You don't have to track the animal. You don't have to like.
Yeah, but I prefer that. And it's better than they go in Africa into a natural preserve park and shoot some endangered species. But I think it's
Absolutely
really weird.
True. Yeah, it's super weird. Do we want to go to the armory because I don't know where Sarah is right now.
I don't know, but we usually speak with him here, so I'm going to
we have to again, I think, also.
Вот и вы. Есть разговор.
Мне пора волноваться?
Скорее мне беспокоиться за вас.
Я могу дать кучу причин для беспокойства. Какую именно вы выбрали?
Похоже, вы отклоняетесь от плана, лишь бы кого-нибудь не убить.
А должна убивать?
Нет. В милосердии нет ничего плохого, но я беспокоюсь, когда ваше угрызение совести ставит под угрозу задание.
Не то чтобы я боялась запачкать руки, но без крайней нужды я не убиваю.
Однако как вы решаете, необходимо ли это, пребывая в стремительной суматохе событий? Да, можно пощадить случайного прохожего, но что если завтра он опознает вас и выдаст врагам?
I'm a spy, not assassin.
Шпион, а не наемный убийца.
Вы должны быть готовы убить ради успеха задания. Иначе вы просто не годитесь для этой работы.
Мое следующее задание будет проходить во время званого вечера. Надеюсь, вы простите меня, если я не перебью всех гостей.
Приберегите свой...
Oh, is the next mission a party?
I guess so. That is fun.
Or was that a joke? I don't know.
Yeah.
But cool. So we have to find Daniel Monsoon, the guy we rescued in the recreation room, and Sarah in her office. I don't know where both of them are.
I will run, just check firing range. I don't want to do fire practice, but you probably can. Okay, nothing here.
Yeah.
We'll run. So, Sarah and Daniel, recreation room?
Sarah is the chipmunk. lady.
Chipmunk lady.
Where was she located? Was she on this floor? Or was she upstairs?
I think you...
And where's the recreation room?
I have no clue. A map would help.
E10 is being jammed again.
Do we have people here?
Absolutely
Is the
would.
chipmunk here? No.
So we have been going through these places here, so maybe...
Where are you?
Oops.
I lost you.
Are you... Okay,
Well,
you went in there, I saw you.
I saw you. I didn't seek inside here.
Is this Sarah's office? No. This isn't Sarah. But Sarah's somewhere...
No,
here,
this
this is
is
Sarah's office, look at that.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds like Umberto got a map. Miss Kozlova, good to have you back.
You're in a good mood.
I had the opportunity to watch you at work in London. Splendid job. I feared Copenhagen might be a fluke, but I'm glad to see you still go out of your way to avoid unnecessary loss of life.
As I've said before, I really shouldn't be praised for just not killing people.
I know it sounds like faint praise, but I now see why Mr. Gray chose you and Martin as our field team, rather than somebody with special forces experience.
I thought that was because CIA didn't give us any people.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm glad you have a conscience. I hope you'll stick to this approach in the future as well.
Hey, I wasn't here to watch your last operation, but I've been told you kicked all sorts of ass.
We have a fan.
I'm sorry if this
Yeah.
sounds ignorant, but I was just wondering.
Adoring fan.
Ask.
I used to do Taekwondo, and I was really into martial arts for a while. I've never seen a lady beat a guy in a fight.
Whoa.
It's a pretty simple equation. In a fair fight, a good big guy will beat a good small guy. That leaves me two options. I can either be better, or I can make sure it's not a fair fight.
Which one is it?
When things go according to plan, both.
And when they don't?
Knife to the heart or carotid artery.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the way we roll.
Okay, what is he looking at?
Knife to the heart.
He's looking at the roof. I'm curious. I don't see. What? I don't see anything special. Okay.
Yeah, he's just
But,
he's probably looking for that huge map, but he
Yeah.
doesn't find it at on the roof.
Yeah.
So
and maybe he's one of those
wonders where-
vain guys that don't want to wear glasses.
yeah, he wonders where he has lost his huge world map that he was working on. Can't find it. Anyway,
Okay, the recreation room. Maybe it's upstairs.
I mean, a guy who did like martial arts for a long time should know that a trained martial arts fighter, be it man or woman, would beat a non-trained fighter, right? That's the way it is. Doesn't matter.
I trained a lot of martial arts, so yeah, it
Yeah.
makes a big difference.
I mean, if you're a woman and you're fighting against an
But it's
untrained
every-
man, of course you beat it.
It's comparing. If you have a guy that play football every week
Mm-hmm.
compared to a guy that never play football, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So much, yeah. So it's of course it makes a difference, but
Absolutely.
size makes a lot of difference if you.
Oh yeah.
So
But technique, when you're
Yeah.
a good, well-trained fighter with a good technique, size doesn't make
Yeah.
that much of a difference, right?
yeah, it's an even match. There is a good reason why we have weight classes in boxing. So
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
yes, when a heavyweight guy against a middleweight guy, it's physics.
But it's only if they are evenly...
Weight combined with force makes.
Yeah, but it's only if they are trained fighters. If
Yeah.
the big guy hasn't trained at all, he's gonna be beat up by the small guy with training every time. I don't know where that recreational room is supposed to be.
Yeah,
That's
it's
annoying.
it's a little bit irritating to look for these rooms where we have to go check everywhere. But that's security.
And here's communications center.
Recreation room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the
Oh, yeah.
sign said that maybe it's downstairs.
Maybe we haven't been there yet.
Oh yeah. Okay,
that's a
this
new
looks
room.
like a recreation. There's probably the guy sitting there.
Hey, how was Berlin?
Was interesting.
It sounded like it would be a milk run.
It did, didn't it? Let's just say things didn't go according to plan. We got what we came for, though.
We?
Yep, I made some new friends. I'll introduce you to them sometime.
So enigmatic.
How about you? I heard you pulled quite the heist in London.
It all went off without a hitch.
How is it to work with Martin?
He's got my back. Why?
He just seems a bit, full of himself.
What?
No, I like Martin. It saved my ass many
I
times, so
haven't really noticed.
Maybe he's only like...
I will not say something, especially when you are in the same room.
Dude, what are you talking about me? He looks like when he's sitting, he's as big as I am standing. So...
That's the thing I noticed in games, that most of the people are in this same height.
Yeah.
I think we are exactly the same height.
Are we?
Yeah. My hair is a little bit bigger, but...
That's true. And it
Yeah,
glows in
and
the
then-
dark.
I always thought that it's the oversight. Even a very high-budget game has that.
Yeah, that's probably just for... I mean, it would probably take a lot more work.
I think it is probably they have to
create
do textures, textures on the shirts, and if everything is even sized, it's easier to work. And otherwise, you have to have different. What do you say? Probably have
different
some
texture.
They did probably have the
Sizes,
this is the
whatever.
side of a shirt. Then you don't have to do shirts in different sizes. You always use the same size.
Yeah, and also you probably have to create like whole new skeletal bodies for the
Oh, and this is the
characters.
stupid thing that you can see what I'm doing here.
Yeah, that's a little sad, but
Yeah.
Not
So
that bad.
Warsaw, Warkov residence.
Warsaw.
Warsaw. Yeah, that is Poland. Yeah.
Next thing. That's nice.
Okay. What do? Okay, I can have a grenade. Oh,
Wow.
I get a different outfit. I'm in a dress, a nice dress.
Ooh la la. That's
Okay, I want to remote them. I will not. Should I bring my gun to a
party? I don't know.
Oh, I can only add one gadget. So
I'll let you decide that. You are the spy lady.
I rather go with a pager than.
You only have
weapons.
one slot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I want a weapon? Not to a party.
No,
It doesn't make sense to bring a gun to a party.
not really, no.
We're not an assassin, we are a spy, so...
As you said before, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I will probably get a cutscene now.
You think so?
But so we can end the episode here.
All right.
Yeah.
Martin says goodbye until next week.
And Katya the same. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.